Nice job, guys!
Be careful,
Now you're
please.
gonna die.
I'm in this chopper.
What is the hardest hitting thing you can possibly have?
We can load this puppy up pretty hard, if we want to.
As hard as you can go.
I figured you'd say that.
Oh my god, this is just looking weird.
Out of context, that... Yeah...
Christoph, do you read me?
Okay.
Let's set up our statics first.
Can you still create, insanely weird things?
No.
Anybody from Recon Squad,
Unfortunately.
Not at all.
Nope, so we're just gonna have to improvise with Vanilla Zeus as best we can.
Can you not drop a tank onto...
Mephisto Hero reading you?
We can't do that without Achilles, and... Oh god, he's having a seizure.
How many people can you put down who have RPGs?
Plenty. Why are you giving me that look?
Because you know what I want.
What do you want?
My sleep schedule
You want
demands I go to
a lot
sleep
of
now.
RPGs.
Charbred will be taking over Charlie for
Alright,
the duration
chat
of
with the
the
chat, alright? I gotta set this up.
Let's see,
Recon Squad, do you read me?
The Bloodwing is ready to play. Hello?
That's Sin heading out. See ya.
Alright, Grizzly, I'm back in, by the way.
It is already, I think we've established that it'll be called the
Alright,
Liru.
this
Can you
is
label it
Charbred
the
taking
Liru?
control
We cannot label,
Ah, why not?
Charlie
because
Squad.
we don't have Achilles on.
Well, we need
Liru,
wetsuits
time to
for
vote on
this
how long it
next
takes
stop.
them to shoot down the death sub.
You know, I don't want to do that. Friday the 13th's already been shit. Let me have a bit of peace here.
Wait, if it's a submarine, doesn't it technically have torpedoes?
We can't make them work, though. We can't make the SDV cruise missiles work.
Why not?
Because we don't have Achilles, woman!
Will we require
Just
wetsuits
crash
for
it
this
into
next stop?
We can't attach them because we don't have Achilles.
Why they just restarted?
Because if we restart the server,
We
then
can
I have to
just
spend
talk this
30
later.
minutes setting everything
Pull
back
out
up.
the car.
But next time, I'm helping set up.
You got it.
I hope that
Thirsty
somebody
motherfuckers.
got that on film, what I
Would you
did.
guys like to see that? I am happy to set up the most bloodthirsty op I can possibly set up.
God. I'm gonna lose my player base at this rate.
Give Blood the mic. These yahoos yapping in the background and she's hard to hear.
What?
Okay, so what do we have so far?
Alright.
There's a bunch of random statics. There's some
we have
patrolling
mortars?
squads. We have some mortars placed. I'll
I
put
want
down
more
some more
mortars.
artillery. You got it.
Alright, who's all... I need squad leaders to tell me
We'll put down some
if anyone's
tanks.
still in the AO,
What is the
please.
heaviest hitting tanks you have?
T-100s.
Put them down. I want 3 of them. And then a 4th where the compound is.
Which compound? You have multiple.
There's one friendly in
Least
the
heavily
AO.
guarded compound.
Is Dream... Hey, whoever
else you got?
has Dream in their team,
I want a
can
few
you please
planes.
check if they are AFK? Or
We have a fucking sub.
Actually,
We have,
wait a
I
minute,
want a few
that's my team.
planes. Tiny ones. Nothing too crazy.
Dream
Okay, hold on, I'm setting up some of these
eating
bunkers.
dinner.
Then he gets left.
Alright, that's fine. Yeah, he gets left behind.
Eating dinner? What the hell?
Yeah.
Yes, he is. Los Angeles class submarines can launch missiles from their torpedo tubes.
Command, will we require wetsuits for this next,
What is it? Yeah, that's right. I want
Operation?
Alright.
Wait
all
while we
squad
get
leaders-
everything organized.
We'll have some reinforcement planes get
All
launched
squad
with the
leaders go to the
frickin'...
Can you
lobby.
create suicide bombers?
Not without Achilles.
Can you put just civilians?
You want civilians at a military complex
Yes.
island. Okay.
I want one single civilian, and I want him standing on a bomb.
They're gonna be able to see the bomb.
I want him laying down in a hut with a bomb.
They're gonna be... Because of the game mode, they're able to detect bombs. We can put some minefields down.
Oh, I'm good with that. And then just put a civilian right in the middle, just not moving.
He's gonna run.
Why? Can't you
Because
just
civ logic is stupid.
We need more. No, go back.
Trust me, least is most.
I still want my planes.
You'll get your planes.
Okay, they need at least somewhere to enter.
Yeah.
Kind of.
We'll make it work.
Put a few planes.
We'll do it.
Like I said, light planes. Nothing too crazy. Maybe just small.
Hearing some distant explosives.
Where are they going? Where are they? Are they on the island?
No, they're setting up back at base.
Uh-oh. Can they see what we're doing?
No.
Oh, yes. Can I create my own death squad?
Sure, just give me a second. Let me finalize setting up some of these units. Mass paradrop. Do you want anti-air, sweetie?
I want a few.
Some.
Mm-hmm. Let's put a few.
You got it. How about the chat? What's the chat asking for?
Well, time to vaporize the player base.
When we make some subscription stuff for Twitch, we're gonna have some custom emotes, you know, like those custom little emoji things. We'll throw in some references, some old nods to some previous offs.
Hashtag bots live matter.
Maybe.
What else you got?
Sniper teams?
Oh, I do want snipers. I like snipers. But I want something really fucked up.
You have something really fucked up.
Can you just throw in random civilians around the island?
Sure. We're just gonna rename this op Bloodwing's Island.
Like Yoshi's Island, but it's not that nice. Yoshi! No, go back to it.
Okay.
Bloodwing's Island of fun.
Fun.
Can you stack tanks on top of each other?
Not without Achilles.
But will they just like fall off each other?
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be
Or they might clip into each other and explode.
The Fio's Blood Island.
No one saw that. Don't worry about it.
Yes, clearly no one saw it.
Shh, don't worry about it.
I want a few helicopters. Give me one newscopter. Can you do that? And then give me
An attack helicopter? You got it.
He knows me so well, guys.
Or do you want a VTOL?
No, I want an attack helicopter. And I want a VTOL.
One or the other.
I want both. Why not both?
Yeah, we're gonna make an impossible AO. I hope you guys do like bloodshed.
Okay. Like I said, I need like 3 civilians thrown around. Are they there?
There are some thrown around.
Okay. You can put cars?
Yep.
What type of cars? Can you give them cars that they can drive?
Yeah, we've given them a few
I want
assets.
you to give them a nice car, a nice civ car that they can drive.
Get who?
Them.
Them being who?
Them being the people trying to get onto the island.
How would they get on the island with a civ car?
Do they not have freights?
No.
No. Put it on the edge of the island, and just see if they can find it.
Why would that be there?
Because why not? There are no fucking rules in this.
Good God, what have I done?
Okay, I think
Mission is a go when you guys are ready.
we are done. I need to let me know when my lovely little Liru bird is going to start flying.
When they start getting on the island and getting a foothold, we'll set it up.
Okay.
Also, be advised, the FOB will also be a respawn point, and there will be an arsenal there. Try not to use it until you leave the base.
You're gonna need some help.
They're gonna need help.
They're gonna need a bigger boat. Just give him some 1 or 2 OP things too, please. To give him a chance.
I gave him a wipeout.
Okay.
And we can't full arsenal.
Sir, here's the enemy report of the island. What should we do? Nuke it. Do we have tactical nukes?
There are some mods that do it, but it crashes the fucking server every time. Alright, your little death island is...
I need one more thing.
What do you need?
Give me the most unique item you can possibly find in Arma.
Okay, unique item. Got it. Boom. You happy?
No. That is already pre-existing in the game. I want a nice sexy man with Bermuda shorts. Is there a nice sexy man with Bermuda shorts on that island? There we go! Alright.
Alright, I'm seeing some people saying they need to be moved here.
Can you give civs guns?
Yes.
Can you put animals on the island?
Yep.
I want some animals on the island. You know what I want?
What do you want?
I want sheep. And some goats.
Good God.
Put some animals. What animals can you put?
We have goats, sheep, seagulls,
Put
poultry.
some butterflies. I want a lot of butterflies.
That'll cause server lag.
Okay, just put one goat. And put it somewhere really innocuous. Just like right on the edge. Just goats. There we go. We're good. Alright, that's it. No more. Can you put them on the mountain?
Nope.
Oh. Just let them join.
Are you happy?
I'm good. Alright.
I'm seeing
waiting.
a few friendly fire kills. They're just kind of dicking around here.
Can we put a mine in the middle of the goats?
That would kill them.
If they didn't step on it.
They automatically run around, so...
Fine. I don't think they're looking forward to this.
I'm not either, to be honest. This is gonna kill a lot of people, and a lot of people you know and love are going to die.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you give the goats guns?
We can't give the goats guns. We can't turn them into suicide bomber goats. We can't. It's not possible.
If we do another off on Achilles though, this bitch is mine, and I'm just gonna make the island of misfit guns.
What have I done?
I have too much power.
Yeah.
You actually use your power responsibly. I don't.
Yeah.
If you're God, I'm the devil.
Yeah.
Hey!
Yeah.
We figured it out, guys. Are they even heading this way?
Nope, they're just kinda...
Oh my god, guys. Did you put planes, like I said?
What planes?
One unarmed plane.
For what?
Just for the hell of it, just to scare them.
There's nothing
Just to scare them.
to do. We're just kinda waiting on them.
Just put one. Just do it. Just do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Stop it. Well, looks like we have one guy by himself probably ran through this minefield and got his team killed, and same with this unit. GG.
I love it.
Okay.
Can I do my theme music?
No, not yet.
Oh, let me know when I can do my theme music. You better give Liru some mad head for this Bloodwings.
What the fuck? Here, Blood, how's this?
Oh my god, it has a convoy. It has
An
escorts.
aerial escort
It
con.
has escorts. It's like a pimp. It has its bitches. Are they coming? I went to do this. I
Also,
went to
by
see
the
them.
way, squad leaders, remember, you know, anti-tank weapons are, they're good.
And now we wait. So again, if you guys got any questions, now would be the time.
Yes, before the carnage.
Before the carnage.
NATO corporal. He has Bermuda shorts on. NATO commander. Roger. He's armed and dangerous. Clear to engage.
That's the mindset of the player base from frickin' last week, or
Sniper
the
squad
ones
has
that
landed
shot
on
up all
y'all's
my
island.
civs. Good God.
Incoming rape fleet.
Can I pull comp down?
Yes, Liru,
Comp
I
down
know
to
you did
what?
not just.
Alright,
Shots
everyone,
Bermuda
let's get the
shorts
boats.
And the deadliest force on the island. I am so proud!
We're gonna.
Alright, that's done. He also just randomly died, okay.
You can add water mines?
We can add water mines, but those are submarine mines, and they don't have any SDVs.
Fine. Are you adding more?
Yes.
Give them a chance.
A dragon dildo. Oh, God.
Bad dragon.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to
It's
say that.
Bravo. Is there a specific place you want us to get into
Where
to
are they
get?
taking their sweet ass goddamn time? Are they still just chilling?
They're kind of just
to the
chilling.
command, we're probably gonna need a helicopter. There's only 2, I think.
Story of my life. It looks like they're also loading up in vehicles that can't
Roger
be
that,
used
Echo.
for water
Yeah,
transport.
excuse me, you are
Do
Echo,
they have
right?
amphibious vehicles in this game?
Yes, they do.
Alright, Alpha.
This
Yeah,
LAV, for
just
example,
let
is
me
amphibious.
use someone.
And there's some
Oh, we can
amphibious
take the
vehicles
boats, but
set
I'm
up
not
right
sure
here.
about other squads.
Hey guys, next up, if we get Achilles or
Got
Ares
someone coming to
working,
pick
We
you up.
will by the next stop, easily.
I am going to take, ask Liru to take some suggestions for crazy inventions. And
I've already done that. Yeah, if you got any crazy suggestions, just shoot them at my email.
No. But we're going to make crazy death inventions.
Yes.
More crazy than what you did.
Blood, this was a crazy death invention.
Liru.
I know, we will get worse.
Liru, you don't have my imagination.
I don't want your imagination.
So yeah, guys, if you have suggestions for that, please send some more. And then next up, I would really like if we posted a video of compilations of fails of the tests. That would be pretty funny.
Oh, God, no.
Test 1. Explode.
Let's get back on questions, because...
NATO, D-Day must be bad. I can't imagine anything worse. Bloodwing, hold my beer.
Oh my...
Who said that? Who are you? I lost you. Where are you? ASF command? Well played.
Here, I'm going to turn the fog completely off for this one.
Why?
I'm going to let them see what they're going to die to.
No.
Oh, we have some AA missiles coming in. Flying way too close. Crew bailing out.
Where are they going?
They're trying to swing around to get to this FOB.
Are there, people blocking them?
No, they're just flying around. What they got shot down by was AA.
No.
He wasn't flying low enough, which he was flying pretty low, but not low enough.
Well,
Because this is a pretty flat area.
it has begun.
Yes, it has begun. The death has started.
What the fuck just happened?
That's what
yeah,
yeah,
what just
when he
happened?
gets shot down. The helicopter got shot down. Hey, Liru, that respawn point did not respond us. It responds back at
Your
base.
death weapon
Is that
to
by
blood.
Hold on. Repeat last.
We got respawned back at the main base, not the fob.
Okay, you have to select the fob.
Note it.
And if you're not able to, then I'm sorry, but we can't make it work. We can't make teleporters work, because we'll talk about that during debrief.
Liru.
Copy.
New death
We'll
weapon
make
to
do with
blood.
what we
That's
got.
okay, I give something for the pilots to do.
God, no, please.
I still say you should put some civs in the water with satchel charges.
Okay,
We
confirm
can't do
everyone
that
else
because
respond to
Achilles
the
isn't
back
working, because
button.
they
Just
updated
put
at
them
literally
back
the
up.
worst time.
So it begins.
Yay.
Did they make it?
No, we're just having someone casually walk in with his binocs out and his faithful auto rifleman companion.
Binocs?
Binoculars, binocs, yes.
I know, but that's just a weird
That's what we call them.
binocs. It sounds like a weird, like, medicine. Like, subscribe today, or like, ask your doctor today about binocs.
Oh my god.
Ask them if binocs.
So we literally have 4 snipers here. Now they need to be careful because if someone is spotting on this side of the island and there's a loud barrage of fire, well, that's not going to end well. Let's send the news chopper up.
Bloodwing's Island of Doom!
Because you can bet the news is going to want to see this.
Hey Jim, we're reporting back. It seems to be that the most recent Zeus operator has created what we've considered to call a death island.
Flares being deployed from this chopper. See, there's AA coming in
What's
from the
logic in the
island.
Huron?
One Tigris down.
The island.
Echo.
One Tigris down. Hold on. Let's
Hey, Echo, do
get
you want to
serious
use
here.
the-
They actually
land
blew
that
something
heli?
up.
Oh.
Looks like they're flanking with the tank over here in the LAVs.
this stupid?
We're not even on the island yet.
Okay, Slim, where are you?
Oh shit, we're having some auto fire from these,
What?
from the Scorchers.
What's going on?
Back
Pay attention, you might figure it out.
To take boat.
Sassafras. Wow.
Get in the Huron.
Such sass.
Get in the Huron.
Please pay attention to your player base. Oh.
Again, you just
We're-
missed it. They shot the news chopper down.
Not the news! How will they report on Chad's Bermuda shorts?
We may never know. They're firing from quite a distance.
Do we not have anti-air?
I'm checking for anti-tank. We got Rifleman AT. They're just barraging here. And I just crashed again.
No, you didn't. You're good.
No, this is the memory leak. This is what causes crashes, so not too bad. We just gotta task in, task out. Trying to get out of there.
Quickly push her around. Get back to Arma, hit the play button. We'll be back on the server in roughly 1 to 2 minutes. Hopefully by then, Alt F4 doesn't work with this memory leak. At least they'll be more in a position to get into the action.
One pair of Bermuda shorts to rule them all. One pair to find them. One pair to bring them all, and in the darkness blind them. In the light and darkness where the Bloodwing lies.
Oh my god. You guys are gonna be the death of me.
You two make a good pair. Liru, the Zeus of order and pain, Bloodwing, chaos, death, destruction, no hope.
Why do you think we're dating?
Liru,
Yep.
are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay.
You secretly loving this.
No, I am secretly stressed out because today has been such a clusterfuck.
F is for fail when servers crash.
Now we're not even able to get into the frickin' server. I don't know why I was given a connection error.
U is for numerous unsubs.
Oh my god.
N is for native fighting.
Are you okay?
Crashing to the ground. Right here in Arma 3.
You are such a poet. Congratulations. Claps. Press F to pay respects, everybody. Bloodwing is the Hades to Liru Zeus.
I am,
Good
actually.
god.
I'm Greek, it works.
And I'm bitch perfect. Stop it.
Liru.
Yes.
You said that with a straight face.
Yes. Look at the chat.
More skulls and skull throwing.
Alright,
Here we go. The assault is starting more or less. We're back on the action.
Replace whatever is destroyed.
Command,
Did I
this is
fucking
Bravo.
stutter?
They drove... Guys, that's not amphibious, you fucking...
Hey, we have 3 marshals sitting
I
right
meant
here.
whatever
at
they
the,
destroyed of
FOB.
mine. I
Mhm.
didn't know they would destroy.
Hold
the
on,
per-
hold on. Let's listen to
stand by for a
comms here.
second.
I would-
Because again, they're finding the the vehicles I put down at the FOB for them.
I can't hear them.
Repeat that,
so this
sandwiches?
is-
We've got 3 marshals sitting here at the FOB.
I
Just-
think you can
just
put two
asking.
and two. Take, yeah. Take one of those marshals.
Yeah.
Actually, on that
take
note, take
3
two
of them.
marshals. Actually, that's a good idea. Take all of them.
Okay.
I just
What
popped a
about
tank
Alpha
shell at them,
Charlie Squad Marshal. Did
and
you
they're
just
pulling back
fire at the
immediately.
troops?
Just don't do anything.
Actually,
Just
on
let
that
me go.
note, sandwiches,
And
leave
just
one
watch
marshal
Hellboy,
left.
please.
Jimbo with his wife out.
Repeat
Hi,
that.
Jimbo.
He can't hear us, but if he flies off too
Bravo.
far north,
Charlie
he's gonna
Squad.
trigger
One
the
is it?
surprise too early.
Bye, Jimbo.
Bravo, please leave one of the
Tell me when my.
Yeah,
my-
yeah, we're
my-
leaving one of them.
marshals intact. Okay, fantastic.
We are shooting at the trees,
When
yeah.
they're on the boats is when you should deploy it.
Break. Charlie Squad, do you read?
Okay.
Yes, we
So we
do.
got that clear.
Okay, there are friendly bush Wookiees swimming through the water. Don't fucking shoot us.
Yeah, we see you, alright? We'll be advised of that.
The Marshal, after you drop your guys
Sure,
off, could you
I'm
come
like,
back
yo,
and pick
guys,
up
what's up?
Delta?
Oh,
The,
look at this. They're deploying
the Panther
paradroppers.
Huron, eject, Huron.
Wow, they dropped a few paratroopers.
Question: Are you and Liru married? No, we are not.
No, that'll be a few years.
Hi, Jalapeno. Hi.
A lot of guys jumped out, but I'm not getting them on my Zeus interface, which is a bit disappointing. But look at this. Look at all these shoots.
Where are they jumping from?
They jumped from a Huron.
Are they ours?
Yes, they're friendly. They're
All
NATO. They're
paratroopers,
players. They're not
please
ours.
Be advised, our objective is capturing the town
Oh,
to
wow.
the middle north of
Oh,
the
no.
island.
And then they're looking at the massive hell below, and a lot of them are already dying. That's not a good sign, but they've got cast support coming in.
Where are they on the boats?
Be aware there's been lots of targets
On
marked
boats?
up on the map, including Cajun, Tigers, Camish, Tigers, and Bars.
There are no boats. They're not using the boats. They're
Recon
just kind of
squad,
swimming across.
Are they really?
hmm
Then deploy our little surprise.
They're taking LAVs across.
Deploy my-
We're gonna let them get on the island and try to dig in a bit before we really push them back, but
I don't think they'll have a chance. Liru.
there is no chance.
Recon Squad, do you copy?
Hey guys, what do you see from up there? Ah! Liru is too nice. Yes, he is. I would have added a lot more.
Then the frames would be too bad. Yeah, you probably would have. Oh god, this guy.
He made it?
Yeah,
Another figures down.
he's lagging like shit though. He's going back and forth.
Mark all AA
Bravo,
armor.
give me a sep rep.
Not really figuring it out. But a lot of these other shoots have dropped down. Alright.
Oh! Hi, Alex.
What?
He was on the last stream. He changed his name.
There's one Tigers left
Blood.
on the opposite side of the island.
It has begun.
Ready? We need to film it. on its
We will.
You guys
on its
speak to your
interior.
command,
Let me know
over.
Alright, Charlie's gonna move towards the artillery position.
This guy literally point blank and
Recon,
no one's
repeat that.
noticed him. What is this Black Ops bullshit? Where did the AI squad that was next to him go?
First off, repeat last.
Oh god, I see Chad from up here. Abort, abort. Hope
All
is
right.
lost. All is done. I meet my fate here. Oh Zeus, why have you forsaken me?
Alright.
This is Bloodwing Island. There's no chance. The
How
only
many
chance you
marshals
have of
survive
victory
getting to the
is Alt
beachhead?
F4.
Right now, I think 1. We've got the other one, but the
Finally.
other, we've got a T-100 at the top of this hill,
Mirror
so.
bird incoming. The Alaskan poleworm is mobilized.
Alright.
You've activated my trap card. Where is
Alright.
Well, these things are kind of derping the fuck out. They're not really doing...
Alright. what I want for
They're
this
gonna
to
crash.
happen is I want marshals to
At this rate,
provide support
they're
where
not-
sitting, but don't advance just yet. Infantry, if you're
Where is
capable
it?
of it,
What is
try
it
to go
doing?
and take out enemy assets. With it specifically, try to focus on anything that would destroy a marshal in one shot.
There seems to be a problem with the Zeppelin.
It's
Do not go
fine.
up through Bravo. or
Jimbo's
Charlie
trying to. Oh
path
god.
on,
I don't know
the
how high
island.
Jimbo
There
is, but I don't
is
think he
people
knows
in
that.
there just
Location
aiming
is
at it.
Fuck
Guy.
that island. Why don't you make it so hard? What's that sound? Is that a flying dildo?
Stop it.
No, that's at least that's the
I know.
turret.
Let's focus on this.
Jimbo, are you on this net?
See, they're firing at Jimbo's wipeout over there.
Can you please focus on the enemy air assets? Thank you, that's all.
Stop it.
Hi, friends.
We've got a flying submarine over the island. Wait, that's a Zeppelin. We're gonna call it a Zeppelin.
And they're aiming right for.
Alright.
Okay, that's done. They shot it down. The turrets are still active, but they shot it down, and I was kind of hoping for this. Because now...
Alright then. So,
Oh no.
Now it's not even letting me... There we go.
Jimbo, if you can read me, I want you to take priority targets onto
thick
the
defilade.
enemy airship.
Wow, they were actually smart.
Yeah.
Roger that, gonna try to get a lock.
The Allies have choked the massive worst of the fear.
Gonna pretend I never heard that one. Alright, bat guns online. They've actually done quite a bit of damage to
Don't get
her.
eyes on him.
Not without Achilles.
Do any squad leaders have visual
Can you fix
on the airship?
Not without Achilles.
Marshall, hold your fire. We've got friendlies at the bunker.
I still need the Achilles perms.
My man, I can't take.
Didn't mean to
Grizzly,
get him
do you
out.
want
Well,
my Marshal, Charlie Squad, move
He's
on your
not
location.
gonna get up there.
that just gave me a wunderbar idea. Units bailing out from the fucking...
I'm not getting eyes on that
Five
Zeppelin.
guys with heavy artillery. So
Let's see
where
them
are our
finish.
lovely friends?
Let's finish the rest of this island.
No, where are they?
Mostly, plenty of units have landed around this island, but a lot have been shot and taken out. Someone at the edge of the map needing a rescue.
Their help will not come. There is no help for you. Not on this island. It's like a Tom Hanks from Castaway. No help is coming for you.
See if we can outflank this vehicle.
This is a death squad.
Ah, it's too fast! Why are you wounded in the legs, you dumb fuck? Just had this random ass
Anybody can lay
Zeppelin in
down
the middle of
targets and
town.
get a couple of
It's not
DVDs
even
down
a
there.
Zeppelin though, it's just a submarine with a
It's just disappointment now.
Be advised, I'm pretty sure the
What do you want,
commander's
remote
seat
control?
and marshals have a laser designator.
Don't really
You
have
can use
tanks
that to laser
available
target
right
to
now.
get hit.
Tank down, goddammit.
That's cheating.
Roger that, I'm on my run now, so...
I'm sorry,
this time.
but you're talking about cheating right now when you just had a fucking submarine attached to a helicopter flying with tanks attached
Yes.
to it. Put a fucking tank down.
Fine.
Oh no! 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 Cut the shoot.
We can't cut the shoot. Yes. Hey, Blood.
Yep.
I'll see if we get that chopper.
Do it.
Oh, it's just outside. Fuck's sake.
You waited too long.
No, I couldn't get in range.
Are you up for future Q&As? Yes, I
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
We'll do future
After
Q&As.
we kill the entirety of the
Damage
fairy
is-
base.
Good God. See, now a small
wanna
issue
get
since
people
there's
People
a
don't
lot
know
of
how to
smoke.
optimize
If you can
their,
figure it out,
their
sure.
computers for Tanoa. They still run max settings
Careful
when
with
they
the
really
chair.
shouldn't have,
How
unless
am I
they have like a
It's your
1080
comms
or
at the
something.
moment. That's
Go
a
ahead.
debrief thing. Sorry to interrupt.
10-4. Okay.
Go ahead.
How am I gonna...
Go ahead.
Where's my tank? Where's the one you just dropped?
What do you want to remote control?
The tank! I kept telling you this! There we
Alright, she's got it.
go. Why is this tank?
Alright.
Because you're
Alpha,
hitting the
what is
back
your
button.
shoutout?
Is it worse?
You don't even know.
Yay! Oh yeah, so I've never actually like... Oh, I said
You're on the
Charlie,
commander's
can you give me
seat,
a
so
situation report?
you're trying to command all the tank at once.
We are getting heavily all the wheels of the Marshall are down. It was so short. I mean a T-100 Marshall approaching our station. We are done.
You just drove past an enemy
Do you have
vehicle.
any AT? Stay alive. Pop smokes if necessary. Delta, what's your situation?
All our members are on the island, scattered. I'm on a tank around.
Roger.
Can I have my
Okay.
interface back?
Are you the one with the township and Gaby on?
Alright.
One?
No.
Right.
So
Okay.
first off, let's see if we can mitigate the
Try to have
frame
them
issue
regroup
as best as we
somewhere
can
and-
because a lot of
and-
guys are
yeah.
being foobar because there's way too much crap on this map.
Echo, give me a situation report.
Echo's all split up.
Random
Got some
vehicle
people
just
on the
shot up
island, A lot
forward.
of people waiting at the ferry.
Liru, yeah, you should have helped me with the direction.
Repeat last.
Actually, you got me waiting at the ferry, but some people on the island
We still have some guys
and the
making
southern point.
different pushes throughout the island. They still have casts up in the
Alright,
air, but
just
frames
wait
are
there
being
for
the
now,
number
and
one
we'll get
issue.
friendly.
Zeppelin's still up.
Fly it.
We can. It's down, but all the
Recon,
turrets
give
are
me the
mostly available.
Then shoot it.
You guys getting instantaneously shot
You're
here.
in recon and you hear my voice down the command.
What, me?
No, not you. No, go away.
Nothing, just listening to internal comms. What?
Look, doesn't it look like a sideways sub?
There's no sideways sub.
No, look, the little compound.
This?
Yeah, it looks
That's
like
a pillbox.
I know, but it looks like a sideways sub. The whole thing. Look at it. Doesn't it look like a little sideways
I have
sub?
no idea what you're talking about.
It's like it's a sub with like little traditional sticking out. You know?
No.
Oh my god.
I'm down.
This team trying to take the central compound of the island, suffering significant casualties.
There's no way they can take the island.
What they really need to focus on is trying to regroup,
Sir.
get somewhere like this little landing position, and then allow so that they can do air-to-ground reinforcements here.
There's no way.
They're trying. One of them's picking up a dead body, or at least trying to pick up a dead body.
Hey, Ma, I have a dead body. Hey, kids, wanna see a dead body?
They're still firing missiles at this,
This beautiful creation.
beautiful creation.
The
Let's go with that.
Liru-berg.
The Liru-berg.
My love. Mine love.
Alright.
The Liru-berg.
But otherwise, this has kind of turned into a bit of a
Charlie
fuckfest.
Squad is
Was this
effectively
not what the
disabled.
intention was to begin with?
Well, with Achilles, I could have done a lot better for
Roger. Where are
organization,
you
where we
in
just
the-
kind of had
on
to throw
the
a bunch of units
island?
down. Keep the ball rolling.
Well, I had to respawn. There's no medic. We never had a medic.
This is a
But we're
weird thing.
beside.
Hmm.
You're like, yeah,
We
okay.
have one man up still. And yeah, that's it. We have one man on the island.
Ah.
So sure,
You
are
have a medic?
You okay, buddy?
because someone stole our medic squad and no one would join our squad.
Shit happens.
Yes, see, he gets it.
What?
What is it? Blob of jelly?
Yeah, there's literally 3
He gets
medic
exactly
spots
what I mean by
at
the
the
sub.
bottom of the list. You could
Like
have
drawn in
really
the
join.
sand kind of thing.
We were not aware.
It looks like a sideways
Alright.
sub.
Take
I
note.
don't know what that means.
Look at the sub right now.
No. Trying to watch these guys push up on this island.
I got an infantry laced.
Hey, dead body. Want to see some kids?
He's got a higher priority target at
Wait, did
T100.
you just say they don't have a medic at all?
Yeah, they're basically saying that some of the squads don't have medics right now.
Are you serious?
So there's a
I've marked the
lot of
casualty collection
reinserts
points on the
coming in
map.
through
If you're in that area,
choppers.
bring your casualties
They're
there.
starting to bring the
CLS
they're
is
bringing an
beyond point for
STV
that
up, but it's a
area.
bit
You need
late
to
for
revive
that.
people if need be.
There's nothing. Can we just drop a tactical nuke and be done and break the game? Can we just...
That's not in vanilla.
We need to drop a tactical nuke when I am Zeus.
There is nothing. There is no tactical nuke.
We can make one. It will be better, stronger, faster than the original.
Just trying to come in. What we're really seeing is a large push from where the FOB was. However, they're not really ferrying the boat, so there's only going to be one left here.
Everyone in the fucking chat understands what I was saying about the submarine except for you.
Okay, again, that doesn't matter right now.
It matters to me! You're so
This group's
sassy.
pushing up.
Hashtag sassafras.
Otherwise, the infantry
a
that have pushed up
T100
the sniper
laced.
team, they're starting to get back on the island.
Jimbo, how copy?
There's still plenty of infantry to secure here.
Wait, 1 tiger.
I'm not seeing it.
This is why I hate vanillas is
Charlie
too. There's
is
no
down
reinforcements
on
we can put by
island.
CSAT automatically. There's no systems. And they've carpet bombed the hell out of town. Heck, I only see a few civs left alive right now. So much for that. As soon as you bring in heavy, big assets, the amount of civ deaths exponentially increases.
It's now a battlefield of Bermuda shorts.
Oh, God, not that again.
Excuse me for trying to bring up senses of humor.
But Bermuda shorts.
Oh no! What did they do to it?
Aww.
Let's
Oh
really
no!
see it from a different angle.
Oh no! The Liru-berg! What did they do
Tank
to
cruiser
it?
taken.
Oh.
Please use speedboats as a ferry system and use the marshals to actually get work done.
Oh, they raped it.
They raped it.
Oh my
This is
god.
like impossible to get work done because
Keep a
everything's
laser on
so
that
fucking
tank so we could
laggy
get
and
repaired.
doing stupid shit.
Alright, we gotta delete some of these vehicles, but yeah, they They
everybody
outright
fire back to
destroyed the
FOB. We're not
submarine.
gonna keep throwing ourselves.
I'm
at
not sure if they
fucking
put charges on her,
brick
what the
wall,
hell just
expecting
happened
to
with
go
it,
falling
but
down.
good God.
It flew into the air.
Jimbo, repeat.
It flew into the air.
I think our Zeppelin had a
Stable
cook-off
behind
there
Zeus.
and just outright got destroyed. Jesus.
Outright destroy it.
But meanwhile, with those things down, it's Zeppelin's done. It's just gonna be an easy push back and forth, as it looks like they're now gonna use some of these
If you are at the
vehicles
FOB,
to push
stay
units
there.
back and
if you are
forth
on the main island, secure
as they
beachhead
still
and
ferry
stand
units
by.
down. Yep, they're securing beachheads, and they're just gonna try to push in.
Oh,
They're
that
even
has
using some
secured
mortar
left,
support now.
left side beach.
Jesus. They're not supposed to
All right,
win,
mark
Liru.
out LZ so that
Yes,
way
they
we
are
know
supposed to win.
They're not supposed to win on my island.
They're supposed to win.
Liru, you're a horrible Zeus.
Thank you. Yes, I am a
Two
horrible
of the
Zeus.
people on the island don't
Supposed to create
try
a
and
death
actually
island.
fucking
This
take
is
it.
not a death
Just set
island.
up and
I don't
beach
make
it.
things that are unwinnable.
They have a slim chance.
Yes, and they're
It's
they're
too
using
big.
it very well.
The rape of Liruberg. KMS Liruberg.
Killed my ship. And they're nuking the town again.
Oh my god.
Why?
Because they can. They just flew up. They just blew up a
If
fucking.
you see, if you're in a speedboat or
Submarine
marshal
with a
near the ferry,
helicopter
keep
and
it
mortars.
there. Do not
Or
go over
mortars,
to the base.
Turrets on it. There are no rules.
Good God.
Yes, even the player base understands how impossible this island is.
They're making good progress though. It's just someone keeps dropping bombs.
CSAT commander, man, we're losing Bloodwing. How is that
Take that.
possible?
The
Dude,
NATO
there's
have
never more to
amassed a
defend to the
huge
island.
army. That
No,
doesn't
they
seem
just have
possible.
a Zeus that is too skewed towards them.
Oh, shut up.
You have a Zeus. You're just a Zeus that's too skewed towards them.
Yes, because players love playing Impossible Ops where they die 20 times.
Yes, because then they can just dick around.
That's not the point of these ops.
It's the point of this op.
No.
They've already had two serious
We have infantry
ops.
dropping in on the island.
Pull the infantry
Hope you
off
can
the
feel
I
this
island.
there.
am going to repeat myself.
Point, and you know I'm right.
I want
No.
people to stay at the fob, and if they're already on the main island, fall back.
I think there's a
secure
person in
the
here.
beachhead.
Otherwise, we are seeing some AA action here as they try to take out some of these paradroppers.
Then announce it.
Okay then, keep it clear. Hang back.
Boring? How did you allow the Liruberg to be destroyed? As it turns out, it only had one engine. And none of the guns that actually any ground vehicles because they were all on top of it. My god. What idiot designed this thing? I'm going
Oh,
to end
shit.
it. You did.
See, this is why I'm not a German engineer.
Yeah, 'cause you suck at engineering.
Oh, stop it. It was cool,
I
okay?
will design the next
It was
Liruberg.
cool.
It was cool. I will admit it was cool. But next time I'm designing the Liruberg for maximum destruction,
Maximum destruction.
maximum pain.
Looks like Optio here is the one that's using these mortars to his advantage, just outright
I have another
shelling
tank
the
being
island.
Because that's what you have to do at this
Watch
point.
that.
Yeah, honestly, to soften up the enemy positions, I'm hoping he's not using... They're even starting to commandeer some of the enemy mortars and do the same thing.
NATO commander, the enemy Zeppelin is destroyed. We can do this, Jimbo. Sir, the chat is still up. NATO commander, I thought I ordered that destroyed.
Got luck on the lace.
Charlie squad is ready to go to the...
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Looks like they're gonna do above water insurgent.
Drop down! Go, 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 go! I'm sorry, the way the animation works, it looks like the helicopter looks like shit.
Stand by.
It's like, yep, that's about right. There we go. It's shit, little people.
Good God, but that was pretty cool to see, and now they're just gonna swim onto the island, a new team to go in. Very well played right there.
Nice job, guys.
Alright, what
I
was
am
that
impressed.
request? That was told
Otherwise, good God, they're just...
The Charlie squad.
Physics!
Yeah,
Blood, don't you love it when your Tigrises get stuck in trees?
but
All right,
I
stand by for a
absolutely
moment.
love it.
Are you referring to me, Liru?
Yes. Do I have your attention?
Why did you just
All
bring it
right.
up?
Because I can.
I was reading the chat.
Alpha has secured
Guys?
Westside Beach.
You said you tasked me to read the chat.
Yes.
Coming in for a
Now
gun
you're
run on the
asking-
north side.
Make up your goddamn mind, Liru.
Watch for Alpha.
Rip Bloodwing Island. No.
Oh, look, someone's actually treating one of the civs. Wow, and I'm hearing more towns explode. Why are you nuking the fucking town? Good God.
kind of
Next
seems like
time,
all the
I'm
other
making
squads
the
are just
true
going
Bloodwing
through.
Island, and everyone will die.
No,
And I
Alpha
won't
is
allow
the
you to-
recon
When you
squad
get
is
your own computer and you
gone.
want a Zeus, I will command that op, and we will all just
Alpha
sit
will
at
land
base
here.
laughing. Jimbo is just...
Recon squad,
Yes,
did
I'll
you
let you
just
do it.
land on that island?
Well, I need my computer to
Recon
play.
squad did just land the island.
One guy did. No, wait, two guys.
Nope, I'm looking at your entire team.
What? Okay, why didn't that tree get knocked down?
Charlie, I'm going to mark a spot for you. It's going to be LZ Charlie. What you're going to do is you're going to land there, and then you're going to push straight east.
Here, I'm trying to line something up just to add some insanity to the op. But they have cast.
There already is.
Yes.
Want me to get them over here to us?
Just wait for a helicopter.
Yes, the sub was used and destroyed.
The sub was unfortunately destroyed.
Spectacularly. If you'd like to see a replay, probably.
And now we wait patiently.
I'm heading back for rearm.
Alright, damn it. Pilot just said he's going back to rearm, so you have to be patient. Kill them while we can.
Yes, my
Alpha
Fiona.
is gonna hold back until,
Alright, Blood, what should we
our
drop in
orders
for
are
reinforcements?
Oh,
given.
now you ask me about this.
We're still just gonna hold
Just,
the
tell me what you want.
I want rocket launchers.
Rocket launchers,
Alright.
got it.
Squads that
Yeah,
are holding
Alpha,
beachhead,
you're at-
if you start taking heavy fire, fall back.
Let's throw in the rocket
Alpha,
launchers.
you are at
that's
Casualty Collection Point Alpha, correct? Hey Alpha, are
Let's
you
make the
alive?
death squad on site. How about that? Deal
No,
with
that's
guys.
Bravo. Never mind.
Yeah, I don't see any marks. We're at LZ Charlie.
Ignore it, Alpha.
They're already
Important.
firing at these guys.
Alright, that's fine. Where Charlie Squad, where are you at?
A
We
lot of
just
fire
landed on
coming in.
LZ
They're killing a
Charlie.
few.
Fantastic. I want you two teams to split into two, and I'm going to mark paths for you.
Here we go, guys. Small death squad.
Top one's Bravo, bottom one's Charlie. Have fun.
Looks like they're dividing their forces, though. Overall, still
That's a
taking
T-100 being
significant
laid.
casualties.
I'm heading back for rearm at the moment.
Forming an LZ as well.
Have any of them hit the mines?
No, they've been doing a good job keeping away from the mines. I'm seeing a few disappeared mines here. Yeah, they automatically see them.
Weak.
Yeah, that's what we get for hosting on easy difficulty for the player base. But this squad that came in via water, they're having a few casualties. Some guys are being left behind. There's no coordination to help get these guys up, and the medic's kind of just staying back, trying to play it cautious.
Move up, cause
Yeah, because they need them.
Yes, but what these guys should be doing is
Yeah,
helping
you-
provide
you-
fire
Charlie.
support.
You have 3 people injured over there from what I'm guessing that you're Alpha. So you're going
Let's
to
dish
need
some
to
punishments.
patch them up first.
Hold. We have a.
Are you proud of me?
We have
I got a kill.
Ah, but he's back up.
Nah, he's in the wounded animation.
There's a
Can you kill more
T100
people?
right
Yes.
in the middle,
Fight my leader.
right in the middle of the
Is that like
path.
that little picture, remember? Belongs to the little cat.
Yep.
It's destroyed.
Alright.
Alright, those are the
just
2 guys that are
disconnected.
down
I'm
in this
assuming
compound. Grizzly's taking command because Shady just dropped out. Alright. Good call.
Alpha, what's your status?
And they blew up the tank I'd set up.
Pushing up from the beach, taking bunkers on the west side.
Well,
Copy,
welcome
Bravo,
to the
what's
first
your status?
stream. We're killing everyone.
We
Cube
are,
is slowly
now
crawling
two.
up to come get some of these guys up. Meanwhile, there's some units now slowly
Charlie,
pushing
what's
onto
your
that
status?
position.
How many
We
are
are neutralizing targets, then moving.
I don't know,
on.
the ratio of players left to AI is not that bad. Just a lot of AI is left in these northern complexes.
What's the status of Sosa, the village itself?
Yeah, the village, there isn't really a village left,
We
guys.
have
I mean,
Echo
you
entering
kind
from
of
the
fucked
beach,
it.
and there are a few guys in there.
Having some shells being deployed over here.
Look, GF, get the camera. I got a double. Are you proud of me? Yes, my son.
Oh my god. But they're not clearing out these pillboxes here. These World War II emplacements. So I'm gonna see if they're pulling good 360. Otherwise, we'll get a few kills.
360 test.
And I hear an LAV. Have a grenade. I'm not sure if it bounced over the wall.
Dude, come back. I'm a medic. Right here.
It's okay. That's the LAV.
Bravo, I'm on my way to
God
you.
damn it.
You got one.
I got one.
You get a participation prize.
Oh no, these guys are up on the fucking rocks now, covering that previous squad. Alright. So massive push on the western side, a small push on the eastern. Hopefully they can put a pincer movement down on the multitude of enemy forces left on this island. What?
Where's the car that shoots the huge rockets?
That's modded.
Liru.
They're clearing out this compound as best they can.
Why is my Death Island losing?
Because everything's broken because it's Friday the 13th?
Liru.
Yeah.
Why is my Death Island losing?
Because it's Friday the 13th. Alright. Alright. What do you want? Do you want planes or helicopters?
Planes, trains, and automobiles.
That's not a legitimate answer.
Planes.
Okay.
No, I want attack helicopters.
I was spawning in attack helicopters.
Yay.
Let's send them. Let's prove. Oh my god.
Yay.
Immediately.
Yay.
Oh god.
Yay.
Well, Death Island has its name again.
Jimbo, are you up?
Yeah,
medic,
Jimbo's
it's
gonna
about
need to
a
get back
5-minute
up.
repair.
There are 3 attack helicopters up.
Yay.
And we're not making it easy for the player base at all today.
So happy. No, they had it easy the first 2. This one is not.
Yeah, this guy getting extremely close to the frickin' enemies, and he gets mowed down.
Take that bitch cannon. Bitches love it.
Otherwise, holy crap.
Oh, they just watched the.
There's 3 climbing north of the island.
Of that, yep,
attack helicopter.
yep. Play it back on the stream. But we're seeing a massive amount of deaths here. Because
Yes.
good god, the choppers are gonna be bloodthirsty.
We have 2.
Somebody just
Cajun in the air.
hijacked the marshal that you guys left.
Someone just hijacked a
3
marshal?
Cashman's up. We need Cass and medium.
Thanks for including in my gender.
I'm still rearming.
Cass is
You're
rearming.
welcome. Attack
What?
helicopter, sir. Give me them. Wait.
And he waddled away, waddle waddle.
Alright, 2 sets off.
And he waddled away, waddle waddle.
Are you still dragging him out of the tank?
I'm not doing anything! And he waddled away, waddle, waddle. And he waddles away, waddle, waddle. What is going on? Waddle, waddle.
No, it's
Bravo squad, I'm with you.
Okay, that
we're
is a
back
scary
up, so-
sight. But this guy is just waddling around. Oh,
Bravo squad, let's keep moving up.
he's taking fire from the Kajman.
Look at the waddler! He's so funny! He's like,
Bravo,
wait
put
up,
your
guys!
aim on
I wasn't animated
Oh
properly.
god.
Hey, cascade yourself, airborne.
No, Waddler is still okay.
I'm coming back
Waddler
with the tank
is
to shoot
bloody,
the Kajman.
but okay.
If he could line up that gun, if that turret's still up, though it looks disabled, he could have shot down one or two of the Kajman with AP rounds. You good?
I was trying to get up. Hashtag Liru hashtag Bloodwing needs a chair.
Ah, we'll have to buy you a chair.
Give me a chair.
Otherwise, most of this area has been cleared.
No.
There's still a lot of insanity going on.
One Kajman down.
One Kajman is allegedly down. Second one spinning out of control. Lucky rocket hit.
Reloading for a second one.
Command, this is recon leader.
Oh no!
Second one
he's
down.
Going down.
Yeah, I got you, Crystal.
There goes the third one.
Oh no! My attack helicopters.
Kristoff's
This one's still okay.
Kind of. Sort of. He's like, I'm okay, guys. I'm okay. He's gonna go into the ocean.
Kristoff, you okay there?
Man, I don't
He
think
recovered
that
it.
strongly worded letter to the helicopter is working.
You go.
Now he's sidewinding away
All the
from the
Kajman's
AO.
down.
More stronger lettered word in the form of a high explosive
Blood,
rocket.
blood god. Blood for the skull throne.
We're fresh out.
Then send 762 and 61.
Holy crap, look, he's sidestepping back. Look at this. Makes the last kill before he goes right into the trees. He manages to blow up a boat. Or no, a helicopter. And now the
Do we have
bodies are
any
falling
AT
into the water.
specialists in the AO.
That was
Squad
beautiful.
leaders, check with your squads, please.
How are they doing?
Bravo's negative.
They're
We
doing
have
okay.
the launcher, we have no rocket.
A lot of
launch.
casualties, blood, but
Negative, horse memory leaked.
Negative. We do not have any rate.
Tanoa, such a frickin' deadly map for memory leaking. Looking at the rest of the AO, they finally have a medic up here and they're treating these guys.
Oh, they didn't kill it with a boat? Like they did last time I was here.
Have the Kajman
What was
been
his name?
disabled?
Gregor?
Yes.
Something like
Copy.
that? Talking to you
Two
about
tank
you.
shots.
Motherfucker.
Should we airdrop another tank?
No, more attack helicopters.
We already did attack helicopters.
More attack helicopters.
We don't need more attack helicopters.
There's always room for attack helicopters.
Who's over at the village right now? What squads?
Charlie. And another squad.
Copy. Charlie, I'm moving to you.
Do you want to try to shoot down that
from
that plane?
the southwest to the northeast part of the island. If able.
Echo's at the village also.
Far side
Copy.
protection.
Echo and Charlie.
Oh, I got
Move
immediately
from the
shot dead.
northwest to the northeast.
That would be Jimbo. Not the best thing to use. And it just obliterated into nothing. Regardless, they're sweeping
Maybe
the
that
village.
Bravo might
I
be
mean,
commandeering a Tigris.
no offense,
So
there isn't
let her-
really much village left to
Guys,
fucking sweep. Good God.
They've just kind of decided, you know what, that village is my bitch.
Okay.
Send in all troops.
Yep, sending in all the units that we have left
All of them. Every single one.
into the village. Otherwise, let's get a bit bloodthirsty, right, Blood?
Does anyone
now
still see
you
any
choose.
remaining
Are
casualties
you
in
gonna
the
be
air, or are
sassy
they
with
all
me
gone?
too?
You were sassy to me first.
We're all sassy.
Sassy.
And they're
Yeah,
immediately
all the
shooting at me. I'm
casualties are gone
immediately
right now.
dead. Thank you.
Fantastic.
Let me try a gunner and see if I can do it.
You think you'd do any better?
Uh-huh.
Do you know how to play?
Sure.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Have fun.
Get up.
I'll even let you sit in the chair.
Guys,
Go ahead, Blood. Prove me wrong.
Yeah.
guys in the town.
Hit the C button to raise your weapon.
Infantry moving on your,
Now move.
you have infantry moving on your
Hit the C
position in
button.
the town.
From which direction?
Those in the town need to move northeast to attack that enemy base.
Come on, Blood.
Moving northeast now.
You're already taking shots. They're all over there.
I've got them
I
moved.
can't hear because I don't have the headset.
If you guys want, I
That's
can
where
go
they're
for a bomb
coming
run on
from.
their base.
Yes, please,
From
Jimbo.
me.
Mark it on the map, please.
Come on.
Flem, get everybody moving northeast.
Is that the base on the northern
Less
side of the
long than
island?
you did.
Yeah.
Yes, it's marked in side channel.
Get up.
No. This is my seat now.
You wish.
Bitch, I can make my
Where do you want to share this?
Hashtag
Guys,
need
all
funding
squads
for
stay away from
Bloodwing's
that
chair.
base and going in for a bombing run.
Yep, all squads hold. All squads hold. The
Every
moment he gets his
donation
pass
helps
through,
support
move in.
Bloodwing with a sore ass. Donate today.
Christoph, that means stop moving.
Come on, dude.
Squad's
Copy.
moving in,
Over.
Alright.
Yes, Christoph, how high is it going?
Command.
Hi.
I got one.
He obviously can't hear command. He's about to
And you
get
died
fucking
instantly.
bombed.
Yeah, I didn't really have any hard cover to use there.
Instant. Not
Does that mark the bombing run?
Gave me the bad habit.
You're welcome.
It's instantaneous.
Holy crap, one of them just fired a rocket in here. Didn't go off, but...
Bombs away.
Whoa, okay.
All squads move in.
It's a near miss.
Yep, everyone, let's do this.
Alright, Blood. Ready for a final push?
Go.
We have one down. We get Peg over
One
here.
more death squad.
We're sending in the masses.
One more death squad.
They've already killed the death squad.
One more death squad.
This is plenty.
Do not understand what Bloodwing takes the reins mean.
No, we're not Binky taking the wheel. So we're going to keep that on a standard defense. He got annihilated.
Jimbo,
There goes the squad leader.
I think that had a negative effect. I'm looking at my thermals.
Can you remote
There's
control
more
animals?
infantry now.
No,
That would be funny.
that would be funny.
Wait,
Do a
you
gun
can
round on
remote
my
control
lathe.
the bomb bunnies?
No,
What's
I
that?
can guide them though if I set up the AI properly.
Disregard, disregard, disregard. Confirm those are not friendlies first.
They are not
What?
friendly.
A death squad.
Okay then.
Holy fuck, that's Jimbo.
There are still more.
Alright, we're coming up to the front line, Blood.
Another run.
Command, be advised you've got a Tigris coming up from your south. It is friendly.
Why get a death squad when you can have Chad?
You can have shit. Alright, that's one kill, guys.
Is Liru actually good at this game?
Let's
See how
find
many you
out.
get.
That is 2 and 3. He goes down. We're just trying to utilize this trench as best we can. Pushing up some friendlies. That's 4. Good God, Jimbo. This is clearly some sort of hell. Ay, 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 guys. Alright, that's 5.
Keep pushing, people. We have them.
Have you killed 5 so far?
We've gotten 5 so far.
Congratulations.
I'm in the thick of it, and I can't check my map because I'd be
I'm
cheating.
holding fire.
Please
I don't have a
do, yeah,
GPS.
we're right up on 'em.
Nope.
What do you mean you're cheating? You're Zeus.
Yeah, but I'm trying to do this in first person. Alright, that was 7.
Congratulations.
And they literally surrounded me.
Congratulations.
We have one more line, so we'll do one more remote control.
Are they almost dead?
Well, they're making good progress.
Are they almost dead?
I killed 7 of them. Look at the left side of the screen, Blood. There's plenty of death to go around. That's 1. I think that's a friendly. I hope that's a friendly. Yep.
Alright, keep moving up. Use cover. They're almost done.
I think the guy to my left wasn't killed, even though I loaded him with bullets. But yeah, just look at this. Look at how many of them are freaking clustered up. Immediately shot dead.
I suggest we just go with the shoutout. With anything we have. No, I suggest we drop tanks.
We're running out of units here, Blood.
Drop
This
tanks.
may be the end. There's no more tanks to drop. And we're seeing a bunch of friendly fire incidents as well. I'm hearing something armored up here. A Tigris. Alright, they aren't near me.
Alright, that, you know, red zone, that right there, that's a mine area. You should probably leave that if you are. Let's spread out and start securing the island more proper-like. There's probably only a few left.
Just looking at the chat in the bottom left, there's also been so much friendly fire, so much confusion. And just looking at the thickness of this jungle, I'm not surprised. Yeah, you're good, you're good. Because we're pretty much done. We're going to have our debrief soon.
They have a few questions in chat.
Yeah, that's good, that's good. You writing them down?
I know what they are.
Okay. Well, I got one with a grenade.
Does anyone know where the fuck Liru is hiding?
Everywhere.
I say we just bomb run the whole thing.
Bomb run the whole thing. Alright.
Looks like Blood Island has been defeated.
Yeah, I think that's good. Ready to call it, Blood?
Thanks to you, Liru.
Ready to call it?
Fine, I guess. They won. What
Great work,
do you
everyone.
frickin' do?
Woo woo.
That's a GG.
Are we going to the
I
fob?
assume so, yeah.
Alright, I'll just start meeting up in the alpha channel. I'll drag up people that can't drag themselves up, and we'll have a debrief.
Channel switched. Sound resumed. User joined your channel.
Jesus.
I really could
User
take off
joined
user
your
join
channel.
your channel. Fucking hell.
User joined your channel.
What the hell happened?
User was moved to your channel. User
Holy
was
Jesus.
User joined your channel. Was moved to your
I
channel.
hope, Zazra. I
So
really
many
hope
users.
User joined your channel.
That's you what?
You don't know.
love shooting.
User was moved to
Hey,
your
Liru,
channel.
I
User
love
was
shooting
moved to
down
your
helis with
channel.
my
Hey, how about the
User was
tickers,
moved
huh?
to
But
your
there's
channel.
definitely
User
one
was moved to
alive
your
Sim.
channel. Joined your channel. User
I'm
was
like-
moved to your
managing
channel.
up
Hello.
I chased them
User
for about
was
a good
moved
2
to your
minutes.
channel.
Hi.
User was
Hello.
moved to your
Hello.
channel. Joined your channel. User joined your channel.
Hello.
Alright.
Where were you hiding?
User joined your channel.
Let's let everyone filter in.
Quick thing from the chat.
I like
They
picking
would
up
like
people
to know what you
then watching Liru run around the
Email
city
is
full auto.
suggest2liru@gmail.com. You can type it in.
User joined your channel.
Alright, let me first say this. It is Friday the 13th, and Friday the 13th struck when I memory leaked. I don't know who in the Achilles modding team decided right now would be a good idea to update the mod, but the mod got updated. Suggest2liru@gmail.com. And basically, because they changed the server key each time, Achilles broke. So I had to do missions 2 and 3 without Achilles, just base vanilla.
There you go.
Cool.
Ooh.
Good job.
Hey, you did
Nice.
good.
So much friendly fire.
Quick question, Liru, did you or Bloodwing get footage of the glorious paratroop attempt?
Repeat that?
Did anyone get footage of the glorious paratroop attempt?
Yes, we did watch that. That was pretty good.
Did you get the
I got
helicopter
the
Did
helicopter
you get the
paratroops.
grenades on the helicopter?
I don't think I got that one though.
User joined your channel.
But all right, let's
Shooting the Kuba.
Guys, just let them debrief,
Let's-
and then we can ask
let's have the
questions later.
debrief. No last question.
Yeah,
So mission
yeah.
one did really well. I'm sorry I didn't put enough security on organizing to make sure the scientist had escapes or was kept in balance. So you guys had to keep
User
hurting
joined
him.
your channel.
Apologies for that, but that was still done very well. Brought him back to base and everything. That one's still a failure though because you guys just kind of surrounded him and made him feel uncomfortable, and then he died.
He got in a
Guys,
Clear calm.
Shut up.
He's saying we had his feelings.
Okay. Mission 2, again, done very well. You only killed one innocent civilian. There was one suicide bomber killed, where, again, without Achilles, I had to improvise with him, but good job.
Actually, technically, it'd be more than that because of the helicopter news crew.
So, I actually found out, did you guys crash Little Bird in the side of town? Because I think that was that instead of the news crew, because we found the news crew again. So, I'm not sure what the hell happened there. Hit the X button.
Well, I know I lost track of the news. Was it the news crew that never had Hilo?
It was in the Little Bird, unarmed Little Bird.
Okay, or the one I was chasing around for some time.
Yes.
Liru, with all your past shenanigans last Friday, my entire squad at PTSD were pulling something every time we saw a bird or plane or a civ run at us.
Also, there was so many times where I could just hear the whoosh noise that you make when you switching away, and it's just like shit.
Yeah, the wind sound. And then mission 3, Bloodwing wanted more blood, but I
User
wanted to
joined
let
your
up a
channel.
bit,
User
so.
joined your channel.
You forgot us
What?
down there.
Most of us crashed.
I think Bloodwing won.
Alright.
A lot of us in
We
this
needed more
faction.
blood for the
Guys, they're
Bloodwing.
gone.
Hey, everyone, quiet.
Okay, hold on. Break.
Clear comms.
Would you guys, the thing is, it's hard to make it tougher because a lot of you are having frame issues, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the balance then. Yes, I'd like to make it a bit more brutal for the sake of Bloodwing, for the sake of you guys, for the sake of viewership, etc. But if I do, then you guys are going to crash more often. And it's a tough balance.
But if I were to do weirder
Blood for the Bloodwing.
Please set your stuff to push to talk.
As a
Fire
suggestion.
squad. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As a suggestion, if you want to do something that's just that type of grind, maybe try it on Altus, which is much less resource
Yeah,
intensive
because
than
Altus
simply-
and other maps are much better optimized than Tanoa.
The other thing is, my squad found that every 1.5 ops, we would immediately go into what is it called, memory spike or
yeah,
lag, whatever you want to call it.
User
I mean, that's
memory leak.
mid op. Yeah, so if you
Yeah, I mean, I had 2 of them today. It's bad.
It's also the models glitch out and then it drops to 2 frames per second. So if you have that,
Yeah.
all you have to do is abort and then go back in. That's all you have to do. You don't have to leave the whole freaking server. That's all you have to do.
Sometimes
and if it
you
happens
would have to
again,
leave
then you
Sometimes you have to
fully
leave
restart.
entirely, yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Which
But
brings
not
up brings up another thing here.
User joined your
We were
channel.
having times where our guys would desync or something like that. They would quit, and then we would try to get back in, and some Yahoo would just join because he was like, "Oh, there's an
That's
open
just what
spot,"
happens.
and screw us up. And our team was down to like 6 guys because of that.
Yeah.
Public.
Part of that was having our squad
Public
members
ops.
Public for
leave
ya.
after like the second op.
Well,
Which we should account for that in future ops, but
Well,
There's
it's
a
tough
difference
because it's a
between-
60 slot server and there's 51 of you in here right now.
People left.
Yeah, I know.
After
I'm
the
just
first
I'm
op,
just
it
saying
petered off, but yeah.
there'll always be, you know, some teeter off, some etc. Chat
There's
is
a
gonna
difference
go.
between public ops where
like to
randos can join, and
What?
then everybody in the TeamSpeak could join. We could
Chad is
account
not
for
dead.
everybody in
He's
the
Bloodwing
TeamSpeak,
incarnate. He
but
never
when
truly
the server
died.
was
He'll be
full
back when
after
you
one
watch
of
the world
those
burn
that were
and his
accounted
quest to
for
get
quit,
skills.
hey, how
His
did this
skull
guy
from
get in?
Bloodwing.
Kind of thing. He's not even in the TeamSpeak, whoever he was.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go ahead and jinx myself. I'm on a laptop and haven't had a memory leak once yet.
Yeah,
Well,
no.
uh,
playing.
It isn't based
That
on-
doesn't factor in. Break. Break.
That
That doesn't factor into the memory leak. It's a very complicated issue, but the crappier your software, the less likely you're gonna get it. So, any other
DJ,
questions
I'm pretty
here?
sure we had this discussion before, so
Yeah.
whatever.
If we can stay on topic, guys, let's just fucking finish the debrief.
Yeah, well, I'm done on
Alright,
my
can
end.
I-
You guys
can I
have any
debrief?
questions?
Oh,
Sure,
yeah.
bam, do your debrief.
Ask about the guy who moved around.
Christopher,
guy that moved around?
first of all,
Move around.
you're
Oh,
killing me with this,
right,
this hot
shit.
miking thing. Like, are you playing baseball or something?
Hold on.
No, my microphone has been activated in quite some time now.
There's 2 people still in recon, by the way.
I've been sitting looking at my my little blue dot.
All right.
Alright, well, anyway, so that first mission,
Wait, can
you
I
do
can
is
I
talk
do a
to-
quick break real quick to check something?
Go for it.
Who is on the boat that I just put in the middle of the world? Or the middle of the island? Or is that just a random boat driving? At full
That's the
speed.
random. No one's in the middle of the island. On land, you mean? Or on the sea?
Yeah, nobody's in the boat.
Everyone's
No.
back at base. We're gonna
You're
chop.
crazy.
Alright, because there was one of you, hold on.
Well, I mean, a lot of us are driving boats mid-mission, if that's what you're referring to.
So one of you tonight, I moved around a bit because I could to prove a point. One of you was yellow, so I just kind of messed around
The
with
tank?
that
That's
player.
Yellow.
Yeah, your color. Not blue.
Yellow tank or yellow person?
No, in
As
TeamSpeak,
in,
right?
one of you. Actually, hold on. Who's right next to the quad bike? Who just got in the quad
that
bike?
would be me. That's ass-face.
All right, get out.
Yellow truck?
Yeah, watch this.
What the hell? What do you
Yeah, you're not properly in the server. I was dicking
Delete
around
him.
with someone all day. Yeah, I
Delete
can
him?
just
Weird.
delete him, and then it deletes him from the
Delete
interface
him.
actually.
Also,
delete him. It'll be on.
also the 2 guys
Delete
in
him.
recon, he's asking to be removed.
He's still killable though. So.
The 2 guys are stuck in recon.
Yeah, They are pinging me to get moved.
So, can I say something?
Yep.
The one thing I had a problem with was there was nobody to actually run Echo Squad, and I could not be moved up into the briefing as when I took over.
That's because we
the
needed
beginning.
someone from VG really needed to be doing the squad lead for Echo.
User
but
was moved to your channel.
that was kind of on our
Yeah,
fault.
we had an issue with leadership as well. People
I
didn't
think
want
leadership needs to be planned or at least accounted for all night because leaders just they shouldn't be leaving halfway from the op unless an emergency comes up. I think that's what happened with our lead. But
on that point, there's numerous times that squad leads had to drop out due to memory leak issues and other issues.
Yep.
They would come back, but it wasn't everybody. I didn't know that.
Yes.
We're
But there were
probably
times
not
when
going to do
people left.
Tanoa again for a while because it is poorly optimized.
yeah, Delta
Alright.
just had a lot of
That was
issues
pretty
with
bad.
people leaving
Excuse me.
permanently due to other conflicts.
One thing I want to say
tonight
about
was,
Delta though is we
Chris,
I will
definitely
mention
had
Christopher,
a
please use push to talk, dude. Like the heavy breathing is really awkward.
Also, the smoke and spawn is really awkward. Jesus Christ, guys.
It was
cut
like you
Break,
were like
break,
break.
break.
User joined
Alright,
your
one more
channel.
thing I need to throw in. On the third mission on the islands, your mortar guy just outright massacred the village. Any
Optional.
reasoning behind that?
There was
I
like
didn't-
3 mortar people who was
Opsho started as mortar. Opsho, why did you mortar the entire village?
Because there were orders just to kill everything north from the team.
They were not aware of our
break.
He was not aware of our civilians on the islands when he commenced the bombing of a village. He only found out later on when they actually moved people in.
Did the order to
Why would
fire
you
on the
expect?
village come from as well?
Channel switched.
Oh shit, I accidentally switched my channel.
Channel
Things that are actually important.
Yeah.
I've got
Well, that is kind of
Technically,
important.
this is important. Alright, who had the mortar in what squad? I think it was Echo, right? Was it
No,
Echo?
the mortar squad
Nope,
was
Echo
originally
was not
recon.
mortars.
That was Recon?
Yeah, I don't know what happened. We tried to get to the FOB, got shut down, then
Thanks,
it
Az.
just
Yeah.
went to
Were
shit
you
from
leading
there.
Recon?
Yeah.
Chris? Okay.
I was the squad leader of recon.
So did you give the order to shoot?
None of us
No, we never
got
actually got to the mortars. We got shut
Hold
down
on.
before we
Hey,
1% of the time, guys.
Break.
Opsho was on the mortars first.
Yeah, we'll test that.
I know that.
Bluetooth.
Opsho started mortaring. I know that. I don't know if there was anybody else mortaring. I know that. Opsho, you here?
I heard more explosions than I could cause, but I haven't seen anybody with a mortar on our side. But I heard more explosions than I could
Opsio was
cause.
just following
One
orders
thing I
just
can
like the
add is we
Nazis
did
in
take
World
out a
War
tank
II.
and started bombing enemy positions, but we guaranteed our targets were enemies before we shot them.
Okay, yeah, just the only thing that really needs to be said on the matter is let's try to be more precise with our guiding in mortars and just leave it at that. There's no need to try to figure out who did what. There's no point.
I'm just gonna put this out there. Yes, you can follow orders, but so did the Nazis in World War II.
It's our hierarchy.
That's from the stream, gentlemen.
Jesus Christ.
That is awful.
You guys
And
want
so did the Americans in Vietnam.
Thank you.
Listen, as long as
Anyway.
you win, you're excluded from war crimes. The end justifies a meme.
That's not how war crimes work.
Yes, we're
Okay.
Can we get back to things that are actually important?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I've
One
got
one thing I would like to outright apologize for, my water heater decided now was the time that it wanted to break and proceed to flood half of my garage, and that's what I was dealing with for the, majority of the time.
Is this John?
That's fine. Yeah.
No, this is Shady.
Oh, okay.
Because man, I was like,
That's
yeah, this
excused.
is great. Oh, hey, the water heater's broken, and I was having to fix that.
Alright, I've got one thing to bring up. Regarding the third op, one thing that came up in our squad a few times was, we like the idea of, assaulting a big fortified position, but for 60 people, it has to be a bigger position. Like, that island was tiny, and towards the end it turned into, a really bad situation in terms of both organization and frames and other logistical issues.
At
So-
the end, it was just a
Thanks,
bum
man.
rush to the coast.
Yeah.
We,
At one point, Alpha had to literally, we were told to stand still for next like few minutes, for like the next 10 minutes while their squads actually got their crap together, because we assaulted the beach, secured it, and just waited for another
Exactly.
like 10 minutes.
That's exactly right. That was great.
Yeah.
We had a lack of communication and from the other squads and ours. Delta, we were kind of told to do our own thing essentially because everyone was having a panic attack in command, and you know, we had things together sort of, but you know, it's like what can you do when it's just your squad and no one's communicating?
Yeah, the biggest takeaway from Delta on that third op was Panthers don't swim.
Yeah,
That's
why
on
were
me.
we
No,
told to
you
give it a
told us
panther?
to.
I told you. That's on
Yeah,
me.
why did a panther end up in the ocean?
Command told us to go into the water with it.
Hold on. I thought they could swim because I drove it around bombing Georgetown in the second op, and I was like, oh, it has propellers on it. Nope, that was their vehicle.
Yeah, that's a Marshall.
No, that wasn't a Marshall. It was something else though. Warm high.
So,
Probably.
I mean, you told us to go in the water, so we went in the water.
Slammer on the map at some point when.
The slammer was just shelling the island.
Yeah, the slammer was Tiger.
That was me, Tiger, and whatever.
I also took down 2 Kumas.
If I may interject, Liru, can you help
Can
me
I
out?
get
I'm
back
stuck
to
in a
something that's
Bloodwing.
actually useful here?
Yeah,
it's fine. So.
You keep bringing it up, so go ahead and bring up your point if you need to.
All right. So first up, this
let's
is
do
more
this
from the
sometime.
command standpoint.
User
We were in a rush to
disconnected
get
from your
going, and we wound up putting a whole bunch of people into whatever, you know, air transport we could find, which was great, except that you know, there was a huge amount of confusion between where we were supposed to be and who was supposed to go where. So definitely something we can work on better is, you know, prior to getting into one of these ops and starting it, is figure out which squads are going to go to which aircraft and which aircraft. That way all the pilots know where they're going, so we don't have this like running around that we had to do. Other than that, that first op, there was a lot of very good communication. I don't know from the other groups, but we didn't have anyone die, which I don't think there was a whole lot of people that were getting killed in that op. But it seemed like everyone did a very, very good job, very good communication. Yeah, so one person, that's really not that bad.
May I interject?
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to say, yeah, I think I would completely agree with you, and first op went great. I think all groups did well. I don't think anyone really died there. One thing I do want to say, though, is we, as far as the airplanes go, I think that's just something the squad leaders need to take care of themselves and say, you know, you get in these planes and then have communication with those pilots, because the pilots, I think, were a little shaky. I mean, you know, thank you guys for piloting, but it was a little, some of those pilots were sketchy.
Can I add something to that?
One remark I will say in defense of the pilots: when we first started, we did not have enough aircraft to get people there in one go, and so the pilots were having to get somewhere as fast as they can, fly back, swap planes, then get that plane loaded, and then sent back out. And they were having
Tanks
to do
can
that
shoot
without
down
any type
anything,
of
to be
break.
honest. With that AP
So
shell, if they make
and honestly,
contact,
what we
it's
should
an
have done was,
insta-kill.
okay, we know what aircraft we have available. All right, so we got to put some of our guys a little bit farther out so that we don't have to rush. I mean, there was no, I mean, yeah, there's like an hour and 15-minute time crunch there, but you know, it takes 10 minutes to get people properly inserted if you do it slow and methodical and correct. So, yeah, it's just something that we as squad leaders and commanders.
Yeah,
need
it's
to
pretty much over. We're
work
just
on the
hosting
next
debrief.
op.
That being said, when we did finish the op ultimately, we had 10 minutes left to spare. My
Yeah,
squad was keeping track.
well,
so, we need to work on that.
Nah, also,
Oh,
If there's no
one
time
suggestion.
limit, then
about
that's
one
perfect,
thing.
What do you mean? One
Yeah, next
suggestion,
week
though,
we'll
for
have
air
more
is that
Achilles.
we get an
Bit
additional
disappointing that
Blackfish
Achilles
infantry,
decided to
because we
update on
had
the
2
13th of
infantry
fucking
Blackfish.
Friday,
That
but
would have
hey,
solved our problem.
it's what we gotta live with.
Yeah.
The thing with the vehicle Blackfish was, I was in Alpha Squad for the first stop, and we were told to get in the Marshal, which would transport us in the vehicle.
But if you have any questions now, I'll do a small Q&A right now. Let's just start setting up the questions.
The plan was to have one pilot.
I'll spend about 5 to 10 minutes answering them, and then we'll be done. I'll have this ported over to YouTube in about 12, 24 hours. I'll have it uploaded by tomorrow.
Yeah, because I told you that
Garfield is going to be back in a minute, and he's better at flying the blackfish than I am. And
that wasn't communication.
Would you rather have? Wait a minute and get there safe, or don't wait a minute and possibly crash?
That's a fair point.
Like
okay.
I accept that I'm not good at flying the blackfish, so that's why I don't fly it.
Something to work on, eh?
I don't want to learn how to fly.
All right, so I guess we got that out of the way.
So Op 2, that was gonna be great.
The TeamSpeak avatar.
Not sure what happened there, but Alpha ended up in Bravo's line.
Yeah. We need
Bravo
swivel
got
chairs
pinned
in the
down
office.
by,
Good God.
some guys that we were having trouble killing. But, you know, what we should have done was, you know, the plan was everyone get to their first waypoint and just.
But yeah,
hold
I'll cut the
position,
stream in a few
and
minutes.
then everyone is advancing in a line rather than towards the,
chair
end
combo.
where we
I don't know
had
what
some
you guys
groups
made.
that were way ahead, some were way behind, and then there was another group coming in from the north, and then all of a sudden there's a ton of friendly fire.
We'll
Like
get you
that-
a chair. We
The
just
exact
have
reason
to
that we didn't
afford
want
a
to
chair.
have people going in from the north while we're all attacking from the south is that you're going to end up with friendly fire.
Yeah,
and
I think
sure
that
enough,
was
that's
the-
exactly
Yeah,
what happened.
To be fair,
in fairness, Alpha lost its.
Yeah, once we realized.
I appreciate it, man.
You
Thank
should
you.
have been told what your objective was. You know, get to
Well-
waypoint 1 and hold is a fairly straightforward order.
That wasn't
Being told what to do and then having someone that can, you know, actually walk your men through it is a different story, because we also lost our CO on that second mission.
Yeah, I was with Bravo, and Bravo was not aware of it, but we actually walked
Bloodwing, you
right
said
up,
you were on
there
a
was
box, and the box is
Viper
not on the floor.
within 5
That's from
feet
Zazra.
in front of me when I went around a tree, and they were busy engaging Charlie, and I'm like, why is there gunfire?
But therefore,
coming
you
from-
are on the you're on the floor,
shit,
not
those
on
are
the
Vipers
box.
that just started going to town. That did not end well.
Yeah, I did not see that.
Yeah, I don't know how, but we got the drop on the Vipers, but the thing is, Vipers are not easy to actually kill in that situation.
All right, so just quickly saying what they're trying to debrief on. They're talking about how to deal with Vipers, 360 security, better communications, what happens when leaders drop, etc., etc. It's all just debrief stuff right now. So I think we're pretty much done for the stream. So thank you guys so much for watching.
This is really, really important. You need to
and
make
operate
sure that
operationally.
everyone in your
Take care,
group
guys.
knows what the hell we're doing. Like, if you